And also I found a little bit of an Easter egg. While packing up this, I found clowns. I found clowns. I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Welcome back, boys and girls. Just some usual shenanigans going on today. In a previous video, I mentioned that this Playmatic Harem is no longer mine. Let's throw in the flash. It now belongs to Rob Berk of Chicago Pinball Expo, Berk Enterprises, as it were. Or at least that's what the PayPal payment said. Something along those lines. So it is paid and no longer mine. But what I have to do today is get this guy packed and palleted. I'm actually going to use my garage here for the first time to pallet a machine. I've done a few machines like that at my house, which is very, very inconvenient, especially weather dependent. So I had utilized Rob Noel's services in the past for packeting and palleting services because he has the space for it. But I think that this time around, I've got enough space. I can put a pallet here, load this guy up on it, pack it up, and then when Berk Enterprises shows up with the vehicle, they can just pump cart it right onto their lift gate, and away they go. So I am just waiting for the moving company to give me a call, but I am going to make sure this is ready to go. Today is the first day in a while that we haven't had friggin' snow and storms. So, I mean, we're talking like middle to late April, which is usually April showers, not April snowstorms bring May flowers. So finally, it's a decent enough day to be in the garage with no heat. So I'm going to package this bad boy up and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so time to tear the machine apart. I was removing the coin box and then saw this little wire, which reminded me that when I was messing with the score motor, that wire was holding it closed. So I have to kind of lock that back in place. Otherwise, this would have been flopping around during shipment. So good thing I remembered that. And yeah, so it would be kind of nice to be able to lock the coin box right in place here. If I can find some good wire maybe, then I can just isolate that coin box right here and then it shouldn't bang around too much, but we'll see. Alright, there we go. That should stay in place. R-280, whatever that means. I don't think it quite dawned on me before, but this coin box, first of all, it's heavy, it's solid as a rock. It is built of good material. It's pretty huge. It can fit a lot of quarters, and it fits right into the metal insert built into the cabinet. So I just looped around some wire. This thing is in there good and ain't going anywhere. I mean, Playmatic does it again with their quality build, even with the whole coin box and anti-theft plate underneath the cabinet. Just heard a cat fight, so I went outside and some random cat has chased one of our tenants' cats on the roof. It's like a 3-story friggin' building and the cat is on the friggin' roof, but I intervened and the cat made its way through the little kitty gate back into the building safely, and the black cat is still just kind of chilling on the stairs. Anyway, so found the bag in here for the hardware, but I forgot these bolts are like 12 inches long. They may not fit. Maybe they'll fit. We'll see. But I also realized I forgot my stool to prop up the ass of the machine. So I'll just use the head. And I also realized I forgot to bring my ratchet. So, fortunately, I found this in here, so I don't have to go home and get anything. So far, I might just be able to manage. Hopefully I didn't forget anything else important. Okay, I might have to title this video like the most shenanigandous way to pack and pallet a pinball machine. I'm doing it on my own, for one. And I'm no professional, for two. But this is what I plan on doing. Instead of lowering the machine onto the floor and then having to kind of walk it on by myself, I'm going to lower it directly onto the pallet. So I kind of had to pick it up, and I got still my wheelies on the front there, so picked up the back, rolled it on, got some cardboard down, because the back of this machine doesn't have any nylon feet. So there we go. It's a nice beefy skid. I got shipped some stuff from BC on this pallet. I forget what it was exactly. Probably black hole stuff. It would have been black hole, I believe. And it's got extra 2x4-inch with the eyelets for the straps. So I saved this skid because I knew I would probably use it one day. And there it is. So I'll keep you posted on how this process actually works or not. All right, the next phase, propping up the body on the head so I can remove the legs. Legs removed from the back and cabinet lowered down. It was a little precarious, not gonna lie, but I feel like we're moving in the right direction. All right, so I got the body on. Still gotta remove the legs. I'm just trying to find a good sweet spot for the head because we've got this power switch there, so I can't face the head along the back there. I was trying the sides, but there's not a whole lot of room for the sides. And I want, you know, the machine to be on this board and that board to disperse or displace the weight evenly. So I'm still just trying to find the best solution for where to put the head next. All right, I think I found the solution. Back box has to face out, but if someone's gonna stick a forklift through it, it ain't gonna survive whether it's facing out or facing in. So don't forklift through the back plastic, please, whoever. Obviously, I can't face it inward because of the plug, but because I don't have a back door, the plug kind of, you know, is a little bit inside the head there, but it doesn't interfere with anything. I can put the pedestal here. I've got it pretty centered and displaced nicely. It's on the cardboard. I'll add some more cardboard in between and around, but I think that should do the trick. So throw the legs probably standing up along the side and wrap that in there. Yep, so time for cardboard and wrap. All right, getting started here. I've got the head nice and secure to the body. A little bit of cardboard in between both sides. Here's the conundrum. Like, I also have the glass side out, which doesn't really thrill me, but it's just the best way to pack this, considering the circumstances. I couldn't put the head up against this surface because these hinges are in the way, and they would interfere. So it would have been nice to sandwich the back glass and the plastic together, but I was finding these being in the way, and I didn't want to cause any damage to the face or the plastic at all. So sadly, this is the way it's going to have to go. I just have to trust that the shipping company doesn't do any damage. Like, the conundrum is, I want to cardboard it all up and protect it, but at the same time, if I cardboard it all up, they can't see the, fragile nature of the machine. Although they do work for Rob Berk, so they can assume what it is that they're dealing with and to be gentle. But it's like, if you cover it all up, they might not be as gentle because they don't realize how, fragile it is. But if you leave it exposed, then it's a little more susceptible to damage or weather or whatever. So just gotta cardboard it up and hope for the best. Cross my fingers. So I'll move on to that now. All right, I think that works. I rolled up the legs in some cardboard and some wrap and tucked it into that spot there. I think that should do the trick. Hey, that's the first kind of layer of wrap, just to get this pedestal, neck, whatever you call it, secure. Actually, this is not very secure yet, the hardware. I gotta figure out a better solution for that. But legs are all tucked in there good. So now it's time to add a couple layers of cardboard. It'd be nice if I had a piece of wood that I could put here to protect that. I don't think I do, but I will kind of sniff around just in case. I would feel a little better that way, but we'll see what happens. I found a spot for the hardware. Voila. That won't be bouncing around really, so that should be fine. And this will be cardboarded up as well, so it won't jump out on me. Okay, check this out. Good news and bad news. Good news is I found a piece of wood. Bad news, it is a sacrifice from my Mars Trek back box door panel thingy. I think it is a worthy cause to help protect this machine. I mean, Mars Trek is a pretty rare machine as well. Harem's a little rare, but I think we're going to use one machine to save another. I can live without a back box door. I mean, don't really want to give it up, but I just feel better having that extra little layer of support there. So maybe all for naught, but I think it's a sacrifice that Mars Trek is going to make. All right, first layer of cardboard is applied to the bottom. Found some foam, this plastic lid. I think if I just kind of wrap all that together, then my work here is pretty much done. All right, there we go. I think my work here is officially done. Pretty happy with how it turned out. I did put a couple of layers of cardboard on the top as well, just to try and box it all in. And then I took my packing tape and went around it a few times just to kind of hold any loose wrap in place. But, oh yeah, I'm not actually done. I lied. I have to strap the thing still. And also I found a little bit of an Easter egg. While packing up this, I found clowns. I found clowns. They're taped to this box for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. There's some boxes of parts in the background. I'll have to zoom in or something and see if we can read what that says. What does it say? Does it say Harold's toy? Anywhere? Anyway, there you go. Easter egg. Alright, there it is. I think that should do the trick. Crisscrossed the straps. And I had it pretty tight. And then I realized like I was actually bowing the skid a little bit. It was kind of like a little bit bowed, and it might still be. You can see this end is off the ground a smidge, but it's pretty middle heavy, so I loosened off the straps just a little bit. But that's it. That's the finished product. That took, man, probably almost a couple hours. Now I remember why I pay Rob Noel to do this. Ha! I'll be using him next time. But, yeah, it wasn't too bad overall. But it's not my favorite thing to do, I gotta admit. Anyway, Harem has a new home, Chicago bound. To Rob Berk, hope you enjoy your new toy, and maybe we'll see it at the next Expo.